Welcome to another edition of Backstage Pass, powered by the Sports Guys Podcast, with your host, Brandon Morrell.
Hey y'all, this is recording artist Blake Tyler, and you're listening to a grand slam of music, sports, and entertainment. It's the award-nominated Backstage Pass podcast with Brandon Morrell on KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area broadcasting network. Stream the show anytime at thesportsguyspodcast.com and on iHeartRadio podcasts. You can also stream at thwn.org.
And welcome inside the Backstage Passing, and Happy New Year to everybody out there listening in Radioland, KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area broadcasting network, and of course out there to thwn.org, iHeartRadio podcast, and powered by the Sports Guys podcast.com. And of course out there always educating you guys on new artists out there up and coming in country music. And I always love to just have it grand slam, music, sports, entertainment, turned professional athlete, now turned musician. As a former professional athlete there too, music has taken the world by storm, and the current single across all the DSPs, If a Bar Served You. We're going to answer that question today too here on the show. Blake Tyler here on the program. Blake, what's going on, man?
My man, how we doing?
It's good, man. It's good. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to start right there too. Former professional athlete turned country musician. Great story in itself. Lay it on us, because we got to hear everything about this. I love the story.
Well, I'd like to say that I was a professional athlete, but I was a collegiate athlete. So I didn't quite make it to the professional level. That was obviously a dream for a long time for me. But I played a couple years in college, and it just didn't pan out. I wasn't big into the school side of the college aspect, but grew up playing sports my whole life. Baseball, basketball, and football. Ended up playing basketball in college as a point guard. And it's still the game that I love. I love all sports still to this day. But yeah, I started out in sports. Now I'm into country music, man. And it's been an awesome journey.
Yeah, talk about that too, because you got the grind when it comes to either college sports, professional sports, and now you really look at it now. College sports is becoming pro, no doubt about it. Looking back at it now with the commitments, and you obviously have to say we've got an agreement done with a college player now to come back to the university. I'm like, used to just be a commitment. Now it's an agreement, like a contract or something. And I'm looking back in the transfer portal and all these things now. So, but you understand the grind of what it's like to be a college athlete. So now you understand really the grind of what it's like to be a musician in comparison, right?
Yeah, man. I wish that we got paid back when I was in college, but yeah, the world has changed a lot since I played college basketball. But yeah, man, the grind in college was intense, man. I mean, you're talking about being on campus 5:30 in the morning and not leaving campus until 9 o'clock at night. So I mean, you got classes all day, you got study tables after class, and then weights, and then practice or games if you got games that night. So it is an absolute grind to play any college sport, and it's definitely something I've carried over into to my personal life as well, and my professional life. And that's the only way that you're going to make it, man, is if you're out here grinding and putting the work in. So it's definitely something I've carried over to my professional career.
When you look at, just we mentioned the grind of it, what are some of those challenges from the outset that you personally may have faced that you're kind of like, man, I got to get over this hump, and knowing this is going to be a challenging industry, no doubt, with so many artists trying to make it out there too. And they say Nashville is a 10-year town. Talk about just specifically some challenges you faced.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for me was getting over the hump of social media, and really just honing in on how important that is to a musician's career. I mean, I was not ever consistent with posting on social media. I cared a lot about what people thought of me. And that really, it really set me back as far as posting consistently. And when I kind of flipped that switch, and started posting every day, things in my career started to change. I started to get, a ton of views. I started to get a ton of followers, and, it really, really, changed the level of my career pretty quickly. I think the consistency is one of the most important things that you can have in this career, is posting to social media and getting your music and your personality out there to people, as many people as you possibly can.
Tell us about this current single for a place of music here too, for the listeners, especially in the Bay Area out there too. If a bar served you, we'd all like to know the answer to that question, but I think you summed it up in the song, no doubt about it too. It did its justice. And talk about the writing lyrically and the message you were trying to spread in this song.
Yeah, I mean, this is it's kind of a heartbreak song. It's actually not a song that I wrote. My buddy Joe Jordan wrote this song. He is a fantastic artist. If you've never heard of Joe Jordan, he might be a guy you want to bring on here as well. But he's a great songwriter, great musician, and a good buddy of mine. So, but yeah, this song is a heartbreak song, and it's something that I feel like a lot of people are going to resonate with. So.
I loved it too as well. And of course, we're going to have one they can resonate with right here too. He took his heart and soul, put it into country music, and came up with a title of a song here. Came back out in April of last year. It's called My Soul. It's Blake Tyler. You give him a follow at BlakeTylerMusic.com. More to come here. KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area broadcasting network. And of course, out there too, the Sports Guys podcast.com, a grand slam of music, sports, and entertainment. We're going to get his take on some things, NFL playoffs, and of course, a little college football. Coming right back. Stay tuned.
Head's full of caffeine, no sleep tonight. Blood's full of liquor and I think I see the light. Lungs full of nicotine, fists are full of fight. And I'm full of good intentions that never turn out right. That never turn out right. It's my soul, got a hole. You couldn't feel it with the Mississippi River. My home, is this a road? Forever on it goes. Never ever gonna settle up or settle down. Just cruising through another little refuge town. 'Cause my soul got a hole. You couldn't feel it with the Mississippi River. Could have been Mary J at 17. Turned a pretty pink rose into thick mayweed. Like a gateway slide machine, pulling that lever till your eyeballs bleed. I've been filling up on some double barrel poison. Never ever gonna let the high fade. Keep that venom flowing through my veins. It's my soul, got a hole. You couldn't feel it with the Mississippi River. My home, is this a road? Forever on it goes. Never ever gonna settle up or settle down. Just cruising through another little refuge town. 'Cause my soul got a hole. You couldn't feel it with the Mississippi River. On my grave it'll say never satisfied, buried alive. Bury me with a bottle of Jack and a 45 for the ferry ride. World's gonna promise you gold that you'll never keep hold. It's gonna tear your heart and break your soul. My soul's got a hole. You couldn't feel it with the Mississippi River. My home, is this a road? Forever on it goes. Never ever gonna settle up or settle down. Just cruising through another little refuge town. 'Cause my soul got a hole. You couldn't feel it with the Mississippi River. Couldn't feel it with the Mississippi River.
Hey, y'all, this is Texas recording artist Marcy Grace, and you're listening to the award-nominated Backstage Pass on KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area broadcasting network, and on the sportsguyspodcast.com. Stream the show anytime on thwn.org and on iHeartRadio podcasts.
Are you looking to increase your online presence? Are you searching for a new logo or company branding? Have you been considering more ways to reach the world with your business, ministry, or church's message? Barkley Music and Media is an award-winning design company that utilizes the latest technology while keeping the integrity of over 30 years of customer service. Web design, graphic design, multimedia, video editing, voiceover, commercials, logo design and branding, photography, and much, much more. See portfolios and testimonials online at www.barkleymusicandmedia.com or contact them today at 502-382-8299. Barkley Music and Media, your connection for the best in multimedia. Call today, 502-382-8299, or go to www.barkleymusicandmedia.com. Barkley Music and Media, integrity, technology, and design. www.barkleymusicandmedia.com.
What's up, y'all? This is Nashville recording artist Brooke Eden, and you're listening to the award-nominated Backstage Pass on KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area broadcasting network. Listen anytime on iHeart Podcasts and at the sportsguyspodcast.com and on thwn.org.
And back here on the show again, Blake Tyler joining us here, My Soul, BlakeTylerMusic.com for more information and the upcoming tour dates. Happy New Year 2026 here. So we mentioned about, heart and soul in the grind of this business, man. You really put it in a song now and making people feel something and resonating with it. This song, My Soul, is fantastic.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that very much. I've hit rock bottom a couple of times in my life, and I feel like that's something I really try to do. Is I try to implement personal experiences in my songs and the way that I write my songs. So that one's kind of a deep and a personal song, and it seems that a lot of people are resonating with that as well. So
when it comes to the writing, you talk about just hitting rock bottom there too, and some of the best country songs do come out of when somebody hits rock bottom. Not that you want to be there, but when you do, you kind of let it out. Songwriting is as much as it is kind of that freedom a little bit. You get therapy, things like that. Do you feel like it comes from personal experience for you to write the best song?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you can really dig down and bring those personal experiences to the table and to the surface, it tends to bring out the best writing in me anyway. So I've got quite a few songs that I've put out that are from personal experiences of mine, and it seems that there's a lot of people out in the world that have had some of these same experiences too. So it's a good feeling for me because it makes me realize that I'm not really alone in this. And even though in some of these times that I've written these songs, I felt alone, so when I'm putting these out there to the world and they're like, hey, I went through that too. It's a good feeling. I mean, it's not a good feeling, but it is a good feeling just to know that there's other people out there that have had the same experiences as I have.
When you look at all these other great artists doing their thing out there, of course, you look at Morgan Wallen, and then you look at this strong female category right now. And of course, a lot of guys trying to really bring back the 90s country sound, Zach Top, people like that too as well. What excites you most about this industry, you being a part of it, and who out there have you kind of curtailed a little bit of your sound too, and who have you been following out there too with this new wave of country music?
Yeah, man, I think it's really exciting right now. There's a lot of different brands of music in country music, and a lot of people kind of paving their own ways with their own sound, so I think that's really refreshing, especially for me. I feel like I have an original sound that's not really common in country music, and I think that's an important thing, is that you're just trying to be creative and you're trying to find your own lane in this industry. And I think there's a lot of people that are doing a good job of that. Zach Top, I love that guy. He's traditional country, but bringing back the chicken picking guitar, that for me is pretty cool to see. Morgan Wallen obviously is one of the best to do it. I love Chris Stapleton, Lainey Wilson, all those guys. So it's a fun time for country music.
And it's so key in the industry too, as I go there just as a member of the media, but at the same time, you're going to meet so many people in this business, and networking becomes so much more important, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It definitely does, man. I've met a lot of good people at festivals, at different shows. Like we've opened for Bailey Zimmerman, Hardy. Got to meet Jason Aldean, Laney Wilson. Got to meet a lot of really, really nice people. Chase Matthew. There's a lot of good people out there in this industry, and they're just normal guys and normal women like we are, you know. So it's fun getting out there and meeting these stars.
Take us back a few years ago. Can't Walk on the Water. I loved this one too, because this was very much I believe in faith as much as anything out there, and this was one of those things where it's like, this song could really just really resonate with me as a listener, and then of course as a media personality. But a fantastic piece of work, and I even loved your album cover to it. Fantastic.
Thank you, man. Yeah, that was the first song that I ever put out, actually. So that is one of my favorite songs. Obviously, that's kind of what put me out there and put me into the world. And I feel like that was another one of those songs that I was feeling kind of down, and just felt like I couldn't make the right decisions in my life. And I felt like a lot of it came from the position that I was in, from my family. It was a great first song for me to put out, and I feel like I've come a long way from that time in my life. And I'm a full-fledged believer of Jesus now, and have completely given my life to the Lord, and my family as well. We just got baptized November 16th. And so I feel like that was a time in my life where I was partaking in things that I wouldn't partake in now, and that's what I was writing about.
Well, congrats on that too as well. And I'll tell you, man, it's amazing what you can do when you find that faith in your life, and you need him in those times of need too. And just when you think he's not listening, he really is listening out there too, to all your prayers, and taking care of everybody on this big thing we call this big rock called the earth. And it leads me to the next cut right there too. A great segue here. Blake Tyler, the Backstage Pass, KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area Broadcasting Network. Blood Ain't Thick. We'll explain everything on this track right here too. Coming right back here, Grand Slam of music, sports, entertainment. Stay tuned.
The apple don't fall too far from a cut down tree. Don't roll down a hill with a breeze. Just gets buried down by the weight of the limbs, the weight of the leaves. They say blood is thicker than water from the creek. I only saw my old man once a week, and the one that stepped in didn't want another kid, so as hell didn't want me. Go on, pick out your switchboard. Daddy ain't here raising no bitch, boy. Might as well go and dig your own ditch. Blood ain't thick, but water sure knows how to head. Mama's crying in the corner, knowing damn well granddaddy tried to warn her. My old man ain't around to see it. Blood ain't thick, but water sure knows how to head. So I grew up Maine, picking fights in the high school gym. Realized that school ain't my thing. Start picking on the sixth string. Write a few songs about the way that I'm a living. He said, boy, don't you ever let me catch you with a drink. He's drinking bourbon like it's pouring out the sink. Yeah, do as I say, boy, not as I do, boy. Talking back will get you smacked quicker than a blink, boy. Go on, pick out your switchboard. Daddy ain't here raising no bitch, boy. Might as well go and dig your own ditch. Blood ain't thick, but water sure knows how to head. Mama's crying in the corner, knowing damn well granddaddy tried to warn her. My old man ain't around to see it. Blood ain't thick, but water sure knows how to head. Ain't it strange? Couple years go by, things change. Too big for you to hit, so you think you're gonna take it out on mama. Now we got some problems, how we gonna solve them? Come on, there ain't a big enough switch, pops. All grown and I'm sick of your shit, pops. Ain't it so round here to call the cops? Blood ain't big, but water sure knows how to. Yeah, mama's crying in the corner, ain't gonna lay another finger on her. Taught me one thing, I'm about to lay it on you. Blood ain't thick, but water sure knows how to. Yeah, knows how to. Yeah, yeah, you taught me one thing, I'm about to lay it on you. Blood ain't thick, but water sure knows how to.
Hi, guys and gals. This is recording artist Jenna Lamaster, and you're listening to the award-nominated Backstage Pass with Brandon Morrell on KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area Broadcasting Network, and stream the show anytime on the sportsguyspodcast.com, on iHeartRadio Podcasts, and at thwn.org.
Is your home or business in need of a fresh look? Right Flow Pressure Washing and Lawn LLC is more than just pressure washing, providing professional cleaning for homes, commercial buildings, parking lots, roof cleaning, gutter cleaning, and so much more, including lawn service and landscaping. Our mission here at Right Flow is to exceed the needs of all our customers while providing all of our services at an affordable rate. We're committed to going above and beyond where the job is done right. Give your property the care it deserves. Call Right Flow today at 409-363-2565 or go to rightflowwashandlawn.com.
Hey, y'all, this is Chandler Marie, and you're listening to the award-nominated Backstage Pass on KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area Broadcasting Network. You can listen to on thwn.org and on iHeartRadio Podcasts and anytime at the sportsguyspodcast.com.
And back here, Blake Tyler on the show. Blood Ain't Thick. Another great cut there, too. Came out in November of 2024. Let's talk about this one, my friend. I love it here at KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area Broadcasting Network out there, too. And, of course, the Sports Guys Podcast.com. We'll get to a little sports talk here in just a little bit. But I thought this was another one that you put you out there as an artist and really had a lot of fans flock to you, because we can all go through something like this for Blood Ain't Thick.
Yeah, I grew up and it was tough as a kid, man. My parents split when I was very young, and I had a stepdad that stepped in, and it felt a lot of times like he wasn't a big fan of mine, and he took a lot of his frustrations with my mom and with financial situations back then. He took a lot of that out on us as kids, and that was tough for me. It was something that I didn't realize at the time was abusive, and it was tough to get through, but that was my experience, and I don't hold a grudge to this day. And in the video you can see that at the end I fight my stepdad. That actually didn't happen in real life, but it was just a song that I was trying to get some of those feelings out that I was holding in from my childhood, and I feel like that took a big weight off of me to release that song. So,
well, two things that go together, I always say about a country song makes it great too, is, like I said, you have a tough relationship. Sometimes I know it's a fight, and good songs come, which are songs, again, people can resonate with. Not that you want somebody to go through that. I'm just explaining little different hyperboles that people have there too. Like I said, somebody got run over, a dog. It's amazing where the personal aspects of country music come from. But I think two things that really go together: fire and whiskey. And you guys put this out last year on Valentine's Day. Man, two things that are very powerful in this world came together in a country song. Talk about that for me.
Yeah, man. Fire and Whiskey is another song that we wrote, me and my buddy Joe Jordan, just trying to find something that we thought would be intriguing to possibly be a radio song at some point. And we actually had talked about pitching that song to Nate Smith. He had kind of a similar song with I forget, Whiskey on You, I believe, was a song that he put out a couple years ago, and we thought this one might be up his alley, but I ended up cutting it and putting it out. And it's another breakup song about just a toxic, what we thought was a toxic woman that you just kind of couldn't get away from, So yeah, it's a great song. We enjoyed writing that one. My producer and manager Matt McClure was the one that I produced that with, and yeah, I thought it turned out really good and something that we're proud of for sure.
Another great piece of work there, too. Tell us all about Cowboy Killer. Just another great title for a country song, too. A lot of fun with this one, right?
Yeah, man. Definitely enjoyed putting that song out. That was a song that we took down to Nashville. It was my first experience recording down in Nashville, and I took my band down there and got them involved with kind of producing that. That was a lot of fun to get them down there and let them see what the studio life was like. And it's kind of an eerie song, and a song that has got a lot of traction. We weren't expecting to get the kind of traction that we did on it, but we did a music video and everything with it as well. And it's done over 10 million streams across all platforms. So that one's done extremely well for us.
No doubt, too. Let's talk a little football, because some great games coming up over these next few days. The college football playoff national championship with quarterfinals, which will lead to the best two teams duking it out there on January 19th. And, of course, NFL playoffs could be wide open. Anybody's game out there, too, this year to get to Super Bowl 60. Hard to believe we're saying that. But looking back at it, college, pro, who you kind of rooting for, who you predicting?
Yeah, well, I'm from Cincinnati, so I was planning on rooting for Ohio State, but they took the L last week, and that was a tough one. But yeah, I'm not really sure who's going to win it this year, man. I really like Indiana. Indiana looks good, and they beat the brakes off Alabama, which I was super excited about and happy about. So I'd like to see them get it done for the Big Ten and take it home this year. So. NFL wise, man, that's kind of a toss up for me. I'm a Bengals fan, which is probably the toughest team to cheer for in the NFL. I mean, we went 30 years without a playoff win, and we got Joe Burrow now, and we can't seem to keep him healthy, and we can't get him an offensive line, So, but yeah, this year, I'd have to go the Rams. I think that they have a lot of weapons. Puka Nacua and Kyron Williams, they got some weapons on their team, and Matt Stafford is a gunslinger. So I could see them taking it home this year. But yeah, that's what I got.
I'm with you on that Bengals thing too. I wanted to see him back in the playoffs. Of course, you mentioned Burrow not staying healthy too, but this whole coaching, carousel that's going on right now in the NFL too. I was very shocked when the Ravens let go of John Harbaugh, and
So
then
was
I
I.
kind of was looking back, and I said, I didn't want the Bengals to let go, and they haven't yet, of Zach Taylor. But looking back at it too, man, a quarter of the league's job openings are out there too. 8 head coaching
Wild.
positions that are open now for NFL teams with only 32 jobs to go around. I'm hoping they kind of hang on to Zach Taylor. Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that they should get rid of him yet. I think, they gave Marvin Lewis a ton of time, with a lot of he made the playoffs quite a few times, but he also didn't win any playoff games, So it's like, Zach Taylor just went to the Super Bowl, 3-4 years ago now, I think the biggest problem that we have is just our GM and our president of operations. I think they're not making the right decisions in the front office and getting us the players that we need to protect Joe Burrow. And obviously this year our defense was absolutely terrible, so it's one of those things that, Joe Burrow goes down this year in the third game, but we're 3-0. You bring Joe Flacco in and he's balling, and we're scoring 40 something points tonight, and we can't win a game when we're scoring 40 points, So it's like, you can't expect to go out there and have Joe Flacco put up 42 points and you lose the ball game, So I think it's a personnel thing, and I think there's obviously some things that could be better coaching wise, but for me this year it was the defense.
What are you most excited for 2026? Is it back to touring? Is it new music? A little combination of both?
Yeah, man, I have some really, really cool news this year. Nobody knows about this yet, but I have a full album that's sitting that's going to be coming out in 2026. I don't know any time frame on that yet, but there will be a lot of new music that's coming this year. So I'm really, really excited. My whole team is very excited about it. So.
You got a great team. I got to meet Renee and Matt and everybody, the McClures. Fantastic. Love it. And a great team. It takes no doubt to take that swing for you out there too at the same time and really just get behind your brand of music, which is fantastic out there. Again, BlakeTylerMusic.com. All right, let's have a little fun with this one. Favorite video game? growing up? What did you like to play with video games?
Oh man, I would say probably Madden or NBA 2K were my top two. I was an athlete through and through, man. I never got into like the Call of Duty and the war games and stuff like that. I wasn't very good, so I stuck to the sports games and played a lot of NBA 2K and Madden online. So,
all right, favorite foods to either cook or for takeout. What do you like to eat?
Man, I'm a steak and potatoes guy. I love a good steak, a good ribeye, and then pizza. I guess I'm a big pepperoni and sausage guy. So I'll say steak and potatoes, and then pizza are my top two.
All right, I know all tattoos are meaningful, but what's your most meaningful one, just in your mind, that you have on the arms, anywhere on the body?
I would say my kids' birthdays are my two most meaningful. Got them done in Roman numerals. Me and my wife both did. So very, very, very blessed with my family, and proud of my two kids. I got an 8-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter. And me and my wife actually just got married this past year in May. So been together for 10 years, and we finally went to the courthouse and got it done. So
I was like you. We'll go back to the courthouse to get it done too. It takes, again, that support at home, no doubt, too, when you got a great family too. And any musical talents for the kiddos yet?
I mean, they like to sing. We're still a little early in the talent side of things, so we're gonna get them some practice and maybe get them into some guitar lessons or something and see if they got the talent or not. But yeah, that's something that they love. They love singing dad's songs, which is fun. So.
No doubt about it. Got a daughter. She's almost 6 now too, and she just loves singing all type of country music songs out there. And she's got this thing called K-pop Demon Hunters that people might have heard of too. So it's like, it drives me nuts. It does.
Yes, it does. I have the same issue at my house as well. She's got all the dance moves down with all the lyrics ready to go. So
they do, no doubt about it. All right, we'll finish with this one. If you were not a working musician or never gotten to be a recording artist, what other career path would you have taken? So something in sports?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would have probably been a coach at some point. That was something that I had thought about after college, and even prior to college. I love working with the skill side of basketball, and like the fundamental side and teaching. I did some personal workout stuff right outside of college with some high school players, and I really enjoyed that. Just kind of taking what I learned from the game and teaching younger kids how to apply that to their game. So that was a lot of fun for me. I feel like maybe that would be something I still will do, maybe at a later time in my life, is just try and get into coaching at some point.
Well, you'd be great at it too, and I love the athletic background too at the same time, and just transferred over to one hell of a musician with a great social media following and good things coming his way with so many milestones yet ahead and so many that have already been accomplished. If a bar served you, the current single across all the DSPs out there, BlakeTylerMusic.com. Blake, we appreciate the time and looking forward, man, to catching up at some point in Nashville. I got to come to one of your shows, no doubt.
Absolutely, man. I look forward to meeting you, and we'll definitely make that happen.
Got it, man. Appreciate the time here on the show here as well. Like KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area Broadcasting Network, and the Sports Guys podcast.com, powered by that website. And, of course, out there, too, thwn.org, and our friends over there, too, anytime on iHeartRadio podcast, BlakeTylerMusic.com. We'll see you guys soon. More great shows coming up over the next few weeks. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. God bless.
Hey, everybody, this is Jarrett Ray Reddick, and you're listening to the award-nominated Backstage Pass podcast on KYBN 98.1, your Bay Area Broadcasting Network. Stream on the sportsguyspodcast.com and on thwn.org and on iHeartRadio podcast.